Hey, so I'm back again for another episode of From the Kitchen Table. Just wanted to show you Gyps. She's came back from her hairdressers today, haven't you, Gypsy? Had a lovely cut, taken quite a lot off, and I think you enjoy being a bit smoother, don't you? Anyway, shall we start the show? So, start the stop clock, Gypsy. Hit the theme tune. New one again. Inspired for being where we live here in Wales.
Dust is dancing in the neon glare. Let the circuit flow, no time to spare. Generate the sequence, set the loop in motion. From the kitchen table with the chief.
Kind of Game of Thrones, that one, isn't it? Very good, very good. Well, not actually, it's pretty shit. We will keep looking for the perfect intro. Rebecca said it should be about 10 seconds. I know she's right, but I quite like the 30-second intro music. It just goes with it. We're down to 3 minutes already. I want to make this one pretty quick, actually, because the other one seems to drag on. So this one is about what I carry in my tool bottle. A lot of the people I ride with up here in North Wales, they've got one of these, my mates, or they've got some form of it, whether it's just an old bottle with the top cut off and just stuff stashed in it. This is a dedicated one. You've seen these, you've got one of these, you've probably got 3 or 4 of them knocking about your house. We've got them on different bikes. This is the one that I've had now for, I don't know, 8 years. It's battered, it's scruffed up to no end, but it still works. It's great. It's in one piece, and what I plan to do is basically show you what I carry in mine, because I always take an interest at the start of the Pan Celtic. I always like looking around the bikes, looking at people's setup, because there's some really intelligent people out there, and sort of like with an engineering type mind who spend a long time figuring out really elegant and simple solutions to things that I just put up with quite often, or you might put up with. Jack Ferguson, he's somebody that does a lot of thinking about how to make things better and make them more efficient. So I've copied some ideas off him. He's copied 1 or 2 ideas off me. I've nicked ideas off people. It goes around. So I just want to show you quickly what I've got in my bottle. So it's a standard water bottle size. I'd say about 600 mils, something like that. It comes in 2 parts, this one, which is pretty cool. So take the top off. What have I got inside here? So I'll take it out, make it easier. There you go. So I've got a front door key, so I can get into the house when I've finished a bike ride. I've got a derailleur extension hanger, because I've got one of these hangers on one of my derailleurs and one of my bikes. So that is like a little hanger extension, so I keep one of them as a spare, because we were up in the mountains, up on a gravel rally route actually, and one of these snapped on my bike, so I always carry a spare now. Front door key, some various bolts here. That's a cleat bolt, always useful to have. Some other little bolts there, other cleat bolts, pedal bolts actually. Another cleat bolt, another bolt there, and a mixture of sort of different sizes of end bolts. I've been given them over the years. I've given them out to people over the years. Inevitably, when you're out and about, someone loses something comes loose, so always good to have some spares. This is just a little torch. Does it still work? Does it need a charge? Oh wait, it does work. You know what else to use it? So look, it does work. Handy. That's the quickest 3 minutes I've ever known. I'm gonna have to check if that's actually keeping correct time, because that's not 3 minutes. Little torch, always handy. Keep it in your mouth when you're doing stuff. Keep your hands free. Fuck off. So what else have I got in the top cap? So I've got 1 glove. You're thinking, why has he got 1 glove? Because that's all I could fit in there. I've got another glove here. And these are just handy to carry. So pair of waterproof gloves if you get caught in the shower. I've used these type of things many times. Another good tip is if you're out on your bike and it starts to rain really heavily, and you haven't got waterproof gloves, try and find a petrol station and just nick some of those gloves from next to the petrol pump. They do work to a degree. It's better than just having your hands out in the elements with just like a cotton glove. So yeah, these are good for that, and also good if you're having to fix a chain that's broken. You're not getting your hands filthy, you're getting back on your bike, or you're eating afterwards. So a pair of nitrile gloves are always good. A restrap, fast strap. It's just multifunctional, do all sorts of stuff, like you can connect food to your bike, you can fix a pedal, you could use it as a temporary pedal strap if you lose a cleat, do all sorts with that, so that's good. Some emergency food. Now, yeah, I'm not going to get far on that, am I? But that's enough there. If I, and it's happened to me many times over the years, you're going long and deep and you don't find a shop and you start to get, you start to bonk. I don't know what you call it, I call it bonk, that's what we call it here. But yeah, a fair bit of sugar in those two items there, enough to bring me around, to keep me going again, or to share to somebody that just needs something. So a little bit of chocolate, a tyre inflator for a CO2 gas bottle. What else do I have in here? So that's really handy. A little pot of oil. Just top it up when it needs topping up. I've had that one years, but certainly on an ultra, you're going to need to lube your chain, I don't know, over 10 days, maybe every other day, or every day even give it a wipe down with an old rag or some tissue from a petrol station and apply new lube to make everything go a bit smoother. That's essential. Everyone should carry a spare derailleur hanger, so that fits both of my bikes I've got. Really important to have a spare derailleur hanger. Yeah, I forgot about that. In there, we've got 2 paracetamols, and then on the other side, there's 2 ibuprofen. So, I mean, it's been in there for years. You can see how old it is, but it's sealed up and it's waterproof. And if ever you needed to, if ever you just got like a really sore neck, you've got sore knees or feet or something, I've got like a little emergency stash of pain relief there. Pretty useful, I think. CO2 canister, a little bottle thing, but it's a big one. It's meant for a mountain bike, so you can get good 1.5 inflations on a normal, up to about 28mm road tyre on that. It'll do a mountain bike, as I said, but you're not going to run out, because sometimes if you're screwing them on, you haven't done it properly, you lose a load of gas. But I always prefer to carry the bigger ones. What's that? 25 grams. Just a key for doing a little tool for a bolt through. Save you digging out your multi-tool. Valve extender. So they're useful. Just say, well, I got caught out on Ryan's Rad 500 ride years ago. I had 80mm deep wheels, ridiculous really for what we were doing. Kept getting punches on it, riding along canal paths, and it was a right pain in the arse trying to find inner tubes with long enough valves. I know a lot of people ride tubeless, I do on my gravel bike, but that's just handy to have for the space it takes. I mean, I guess it is a bit of a legacy thing really now, because I don't use rims that are that deep, but you never know. This is pretty cool, just a little Gerber multi-tool. So you got a pair of pliers there, you got a knife, a pair of scissors, you got a thing for taking stuff out of a horse's hoof. Don't know when I'd use that. Got a little saw blade there. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, well, maybe I could make an overnight bivvy survival thing with this. It'd be a struggle, but certainly the pliers are handy to have. I've used them quite a few times to pull thorns out of tyres or to grip stuff when you're trying to get a purchase on it. So yeah, that's good. What else? Inner tubes? No, not inner tubes. What are they? They're Park Tool super patches. I think there's 4 or 5 in there. So again, you know, if you're running tubeless, great. You might not have to worry about it. If you put a tube in and your spare punctures, then you can repair them on the go. I have used them. I've probably got 7 left in Come on, you bugger. What else have I got in here? Oh, bear with me. Oh yeah, these are cool. So these are like quick link spanners, I guess you'd call it. So if you want, or chain breakers. So if you've got a quick link on your chain, you can pull it apart to break it, or you can close it up. It also comes with, well, you fit them yourself, but you've got some spare quick links there. So I've got 12 speed ones there for my road bike and 11 speed ones for my 11 speed for my gravel, 12 speed for my road bike, and then it's got a heavy duty tyre lever on that end. So that's a really cool tool to have. Use that lots. What else? Spare in a tube. Always carry a spare in a tube in there. Not much to say about that. Good quality tyre lever. I've had this for years. I think this is a Pedro's. Oh no, it's an SKS Germany one. So yeah, good solid tyre lever. I don't know if you've ever had it, taken the tyre off and they snap, the cheap ones, or they wear off. This one's been with me for years. Still works a treat, and it's quite thin and it's lightweight. Now this, actually, I'll hold it like that. Can anyone guess what that is? This is a key to a Hilton. That's what these are known as. That is really important to carry with you, particularly if you're doing bikepacking in the UK. That is a key to certain type of toilets that are dotted all over the country. And there's going to be people saying to me now, shut up, don't tell anybody, don't spoil it. I'll just leave it at that anyway, okay? That's very good. Just a general multi-tool for a bike. It comes with a chain breaking tool, so I can break chains and then use the quick links and the quick link tool to reattach them. It's got all the general bits on there, you'd imagine. Oh yeah, that's it. I've got two derailleur hangers. One for my that's my road bike one, and that is my gravel bike one. You can see how one's longer than the other. It saves me having that extension thing, which is quite cool. Both of these are like for Enigma bikes. That's worth bearing in mind. But yeah, really cool. And then another bolt for a shoe. And then this last thing in here. I'll show you this, and then I'll let you go. You've probably gone already. You're probably thinking, oh, now what have I got myself into watching this fella? So that is a bit of a soggy, let's see where that's soggy, tyre boot. So if you get a big split in your tyre, these are made by Park Tool. You peel the back off, it's adhesive. You can take the tyre off the rim, put it inside with the sticky bit, and then that stops the inner tube popping out through the split in the tyre. Really useful. I mean, you can use a gel wrapper, you can use all sorts of stuff to do that, but for what it is and just the convenience of it, I recommend that. And that's it. That's the that is the inside of my tool carry case. Thank you for watching. I've added some things on the screen, so somewhere around here you might be able to subscribe or click to watch the next video, but there isn't one made yet, but there will be soon. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. That's been From the Kitchen Table with the Chief. Let's hit it for the outro.
Dust is dancing in the neon glare. Let the circuit flow, no time to spare. Generate the sequence, set the loop in motion from the kitchen table.